Groundwater surveyors in Dadri, Noida, play a crucial role in assessing and monitoring the availability and quality of groundwater resources in the area. With the increasing demand for water and the depletion of surface water sources, groundwater has become an essential source of water for various purposes, including drinking, irrigation, and industrial use. Groundwater surveyors utilize advanced techniques and equipment to collect data on the quantity, level, and quality of groundwater in Dadri, Noida. The role of groundwater surveyors in Dadri, Noida is to conduct surveys and investigations to determine the characteristics of the aquifers and identify potential sources of groundwater. They use various methods such as drilling wells, installing piezometers, conducting pumping tests, and collecting water samples for laboratory analysis. By analyzing the collected data, groundwater surveyors can assess the sustainability of groundwater resources and make recommendations for its proper utilization and management. One of the key responsibilities of groundwater surveyors in Dadri, Noida, is to assess the health and quality of groundwater. They conduct tests to measure parameters such as pH level, turbidity, dissolved oxygen, and presence of contaminants like heavy metals and nitrates. This information is crucial for determining the suitability of groundwater for different uses and identifying potential risks to human health and the environment. They develop models and simulations to predict the behavior of aquifers under different scenarios and recommend measures to prevent overexploitation or contamination of groundwater. This includes suggesting strategies for water conservation, promoting rainwater harvesting, implementing efficient irrigation techniques, and enforcing regulations to protect groundwater resources. Groundwater surveyors in Dadri, Noida, play a critical role in determining and keeping track of the area's groundwater resources quantity and quality. Because of the rising water demand and the diminishing availability of surface water resources, groundwater is becoming a crucial supply of water for many uses, including drinking, irrigation, and industrial use. Modern methods and tools are used by groundwater surveyors to gather information about the quantity, elevation, and quality of groundwater in Dadri, Noida. To ascertain the properties of the aquifers and pinpoint possible groundwater sources, groundwater surveyors in Dadri, Noida, undertake surveys and investigations. They employ a variety of techniques, including digging wells, setting up piezometers, performing pumping experiments, and gathering water samples for lab examination. Groundwater surveyors can determine the sustainability of groundwater resources and offer suggestions for their optimal use and management by assessing the data they have gathered. The evaluation of the health and quality of the groundwater in Dadri, Noida, is one of the main duties of groundwater surveyors. They run tests to check for contaminants, including heavy metals and nitrates, as well as characteristics like pH level, turbidity, dissolved oxygen, and presence.